So I live in California, which you know because you know me. I live in California, and the schools were shut down a week ago, and now California is all like, hey, stay home. Here's what's happening with the Youth Entrepreneur Program. I've moved it online, and so I have a little video chat room online for the kids. All of their work is in the cloud. It's in a Google Drive, and so they can go over the work. They can just talk to me about whatever. We're making touches. We're going out into the community and checking on them 2 to 3 times a week. We're checking for, the thing is, they're at risk. Our class is full of kids who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. And some of them are what we call McKinney-Vento homeless. McKinney-Vento homeless means that maybe they live in a motel, maybe they live in their car, maybe they're doubled up with grandma, cousins, everybody's all in one little place. That is still called homelessness. If you live in a motel, even though you are sleeping in a bed every night and not in the street, that is still considered homeless. That is not considered a home. And so these kids are at risk. They're either there or at risk of being there in a heartbeat. We all know that if people don't have $400 in savings, everybody's on the edge. And while they are going to be giving some government checks, they will not be giving them to people who do not have Social Security cards and who didn't file tax returns on certain days. My whole point is that it's very complicated, and if, I'm not saying they are, but if some of the kids are, their families are undocumented, they're not going to be getting these checks. And in California, we do have a lot of undocumented families. They still go to school. School is a great place for them to learn, eat, have food. We serve second lunch in the program. So one of the things that we're concerned and making sure we're going out and getting in touch with these kids 2 or 3 times a week is that we're making sure that they eat. We're making sure that their housing situation hasn't changed and that they need help. We've even had some college kids come through because they've been kicked out of their dorms, and not everybody has a home to go to. So imagine that you're in college, you're struggling, you're trying to make it, and now they're saying you have to get out, and you don't have a family that's supporting you, and you have nowhere else to go. It's a very big deal. So it's very serious. And I'm still raising money. I'll be raising money past May probably, but I'm still raising money, and all of your dollars are being used, and the need has actually gone up because we're doing a lot more feeding. If we're in touch with a kid and it's not class time and they're indicating that, hey, things are tough at home, there's no food, we are making sure, with Stand Up For Me, and Stand Up For Kids are making sure those kids have food. The households have food. We did it for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving Stand Up For Kids gave every one of the kids in my class the opportunity to say yes, they wanted a full turkey dinner. These dinners were cooked. Everything was in it, because if you live in a motel, you can't cook. So everything was done, just could be warmed up. And I'll tell you, 90% of the class said, yes, we want a turkey. And we delivered. Ziamata, my assistant, she delivered turkeys to everybody's house. So the need is up. We're still staying connected. We may not have a graduation and everything like we were going to, because I think school is out for the rest of the school year. But I just want to let you know your money is going to work. We're still working in the community. We're still working to take care of those kids. And there's a lot going on. So we're here to support them. We're here to make sure their families are okay. We're here to make sure the housing situation and food situation, in some situations, even clothes. I mean, we're here to connect them with resources, but some of the resources mostly come from you. So again, thank you so much for supporting me in this. This is a private video. This is just for my supporters. So I sent a thank you card. Some of you, I don't have a address. You didn't have it on your PayPal, so I don't know exactly where you live. But please go ahead and let me get your physical address, because I would like to send you a real paper thank you card. I'm old school. I would appreciate it. And for those of you who've known me for a really long time, I'm not putting confetti inside. One year I had a patient who was a little girl, and so what she did is she made a thank you card, and she made her own confetti. She took a little hole puncher. She punched and punched and punched. I'm sure it must have took her like forever to make this card, but she made a card and put confetti in it for me. So I would have the same experience she would have. So anyway, not any confetti in these cards. You're safe. But I would like to thank you, and I would like to just reach out, stay connected with what I'm doing. And again, I'm so honored that you are helping me with this. If you know anybody else that would like to support it, we're still moving forward. And I'll be letting you know how you can share it out and sending you some little things that maybe you can share to other people. Thank you so much. Email me. Some of you have my phone. You can phone, text me if you have any questions.